Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. JC here. And here we are. We're looking at a nice overview of the base to find some extra bits bolted on. And a large number of cycles have moved on. I only just noticed that we're on cycle 222. Yay! More research has been completed. I will cover that in a moment. But what have we done? Why is there a large puddle of polluted water here? And what have I done here? Wow. I turned this section just here, there wasn't a hole there, into a large basin of polluted water. The rest of it ran off. There was a large puddle of it up here. And I removed an awful lot of slimy, slime lung infested slime. Yeah, lots of slime. There was also some clay, and there you go, see, infected clay. There was also some infected sedimentary rock in this and some other stuff, which led to issues. So I should really, before we continue on, explain what the dickens I did. It was basically, I was digging it out and dropping it into the water so that it couldn't off gas. Then got picked up, carried all the way along here. Yes, I put in the fire poles to speed this process up. It comes along, slides down, runs around there, and dumped it in the storage bin. Which was great if it was slime, because this is the only place I put slime. Labeled it from in there. Aha. So this was the only place for slime, so slime automatically went there. That was safe. It's when you had other stuff like sedimentary rock, or clay, and other stuff. So I set up a few other bits in here. And some of it, oh yeah, there was also some polluted algae as well. So I managed to get it put into here. Some of it went to here. Sometimes they just so epically derped out. And also there's some polluted water. There's food poisoning in our water supply. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure I'll fix that at some point. Pass it through the system long enough and it got bottled. Okay, well that's how it got in. Right. But they were dumping it in stuff like here. Some of these, they dumped it in random ones. Now, luckily enough, I don't think so, matey. Hold on. You, move, there, get clean. Of course, because if they feel like it, they can work on things up here and then exit this way. Well, let's set this to default. You can only enter via this airlock. You cannot leave via that airlock. There we go, problem solved. Right, that'll stop people getting all food poisoning and then running out. But yeah, oh well. Food poisoning germs. It's not very high and they are dying. Food poisoning, if we click on this. Germs. Click on the germ section. Food poisoning. Multiplies in polluted water. Inhibited. Oh. Multiplies in polluted. Oh, polluted oxygen. It's infected by being a solid. Bleach. Chlorine pickled. Inhibited by liquid. But it won't grow. So yeah, there's some food poisoning in the water supply. But I'm not particularly using the water supply for eating anymore. Just not used. So, yeah. I'm sure it'll go around the system enough times that eventually it'll end up being used in the toilets or the sinks. And it'll go through the scrubbing process. And it'll be cured. Actually. Whoops. Well, tiny amount like that is not going to get them sick. So we come back to here. That was all nicely done. There's a few little pockets left and it's all clean. So what was it for? Well, it's to put in another space for another hatchery. Wait, why not? Yeah, hatchling eggs forever. Why is that hatchling not being? That's weird. Hold on. This. Sweep it. I went to sweep it. Oh. Oh. That is very strange. Nowhere to sweep it. You would have thought they would have come along and cracked it at that point. Maybe eventually they'll get around to it. But yeah, this is also my expeditions into the frosty area have yielded large amounts of sleetweed grains. So we're making frost buns. In there, frost buns. Unrefrigerated, it's just being left there. It's already lost 10% freshness. Thanks, chaps. Just, if you're going to cook something at the end of the day, shove it in the fridge when you're finished with it, you muppet. Ah. I see. We are... Yes, we're running out of food storage space. If it, I'm making so much food I don't actually have the storage space for it. Mostly because I've got all these pinch of pepper nuts just sitting here. And what I can do is if it gets really bad I can just dump it on the floor. In a CO2 environment, so it's not going to get, nothing's going to happen to it at the very least. So, what have I researched? I have researched, well, we're better off just going to the actual research screen. I researched, find it. Oh, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. Aha, here we are. Textile production, home luxuries. Because, yes, we have plastic. But more importantly, I want that being researched. I would do transit tubes, but the power cost for those is astronomical, and I have power issues as it is, let alone adding in these things. Would mean my dupes getting around the base very, very quickly, but also draining my batteries very, 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 very quickly. Yes. So, please, get on with research. So, yes, up here, they are the glossies, and there's some plastic. More plastic. This is just working. They have just enough time to get up here, draw one over, shear it, run, and then slide down. Only just enough time. So getting this set up with suits will make it a hell of a lot more efficient. There. Yay! You complain it's cold. It's just under 20 degrees in there. How is it cold? Makes no sense. Okay, sure, this is... I can go down as far as 10. These tiles might be getting a little tad too cold. Drop that down again. There we go. Same as that one, and yeah, it's getting a bit nippy. I did pass the tiles through here, so they'll be heating up a little bit from this. So yes, I am moving cooling loops around a little bit, and that's cool. Working. at the very least. Cool. Temperate is, you know, it's all right. Shouldn't be complaining about it that much, but they are because reasons. But yes, that's going along quite nicely. So when they finally finish sleeping, it should be time to start, you know, redoing beds and stuff, because air provides a sleeping area for one duplicant and restores additional stamina, rather than a cot. It just gives them more stamina, apparently. So let's deconstruct them one at a time. I will demonstrate how I... Because I used to have a whole setup for doing it all, and these comfy beds throw that into complete enough disarray. There was going to be like, got that, and then you've got like a statue and some other stuff. It was all great. These things take up the entire space. Have fun. Here we go. You were assigned... There you go. You're now assigned a new bed. Hey, the researcher has a new bed. So, well, what else are we going to do in here? I mean... do I even have... No, I don't. Yeah, I haven't done much in the way of cosmetic stuff. Gotta wait for research to finish that. Oops. Should have done that beforehand. Oh well, there you go. Research is now complete. Yay! I require some more research. This time, down here. Require you to do that. Canvas blocks, blank canvases, and large sculpting. Rather important. If you look, well, probably the one thing that's been letting this place down is it looks alright, but it's not brilliant, it's not fantastic, it's sort of alright. Mostly been focusing on structural elements and stuff like that. Coal is a problem. We are most definitely having coal issues. Hence why there's another batch of these guys. That's 7. We've got 6 of 7 critters in there. So, yeah, but I may need to supplement it with some more coal at some point soon. Even going to the extreme of making another one of these, so I've got 3 of them. You're like thinking, where the hell would you put that? Well, I guess it'd be somewhere down here. The only space that's free. Yeah, sure, there's some water, but I can just pump that out. There is a nice handy-dandy return pipe somewhere. Tap into that and just feed it in. Something like that. Something along those kind of lines. So, research is, well, will be happening. So that will take a little while. Yes, we have the exosuit forge, Atmos suit. What do you require? 408, yeah. Yep, yeah, I probably wasn't going to be working on those. I've got them done. Drywall. Oh, yeah. Yes, drywall. Because while we're in here, it's fine. It's this magical barrier here. But once you go up into the great unknown up above there and hit the surface, there's no back wall. So you got to put in a back wall. Okay, game. Whatever your mechanics are. You are about as much use as a chocolate teapot. You know that? You leave a seed for them, they don't do anything with it. Aha! Research is now complete. Right, now that research can go and do general jobs again. Meanwhile, we can mess around in here. What we got? We've got a large sculpting block, which will no longer fit, but we'll go in elsewhere. What about a blank canvas? I could put 2 blank canvases in. I mean, that'd be great, but it requires 1 reed fiber, though I do have an awful lot of reed fiber. Let's put in 1 and see how that affects everything. Because you basically just want to try and max out the decor. How pretty it looks. Basically. Max that out, and then you've got a design that I can replicate across all the others. That's not going to help any, is it? Go on, get rid of that. Meanwhile, furniture. I want a large block. What do I want to make it out of? Granite, because it's got a plus 20%. Let's deconstruct that. Aha! Right. And I'd like another one made out of granite, because I've got an absolute metric ton of the stuff. You can't reach that, can you? I do question the sanity of the idiots. Munch, 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 munch. Off with them. Only one person gets a really, really good bed. Yeah, see? Well, at the moment, it's only plus 12. But once it's painted, yeah, here we go. It's finished painted. So it is now... Oh, plus 12. Alright. Why is it only plus 12? Decor, plus 12. Even though it's a masterpiece. That makes no sense. Never mind. Right. See, where was that overlay again? Yeah, then the airflows are negative. It's a necessity. Going to get the wire as well. Is going to. Okay, well. Needs a bit more. Now, if I remember rightly, now go and stick a couple of bits of that in. I'm not entirely sure what the maximum is. You might not get the maximum over here due to the wires and stuff. Let's build a copy of that over there and deconstruct that one. Furniture, comfy bed. Put the comfy bed back in, and the 2 lumps of crown molding. That stuff is plus 6. And it only costs granite. Right, you are assigned to the only person who does not have lined bed. Oh, what we can do is we can stick a large block in. Ta-da! Lovely! It kind of looks better. All racing around. Are you hurt by any chance? You seem to be racing around. Huh? Had a red bar underneath there. Might have been breath. Oh look, an identical masterpiece. When I said make a copy, I didn't literally mean a straight, full-on copy. Mind. Right, let's have a look again. Look at that. There, plus 120. Look. One small, tiny chunk. There are chunks that are maxed out. Yeah, no, it's not gonna. It's a shit show, basically. That's 2 batches of 6. Oh, there you go. That's plus 30. It's probably better just having 2 masterpieces. But, Right. Start duplicating all of this. Costs 200 plastic, but I've got 3,500 plastic. So, yeah. Chew through that later on when you start putting transit pipes. It's always, my bases are always going to be a slow process. Excuse me, people. I'm waiting on something to be done. Can we? Possibly, perhaps, for Christmas at some year, some point. Nine, 8. Thank you. Gobshite. About freaking time you got on and done that. Why don't I just blub, 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 blub. Get that bit and that bit done as well. Why do I keep forgetting where copy is? I do not know. Get it, put him. See? Haha. Look at that. Plus 30 compared to the plus 22 of that. Oh, you can now be deconstructed. Excellent. Put the food away. Probably because I'm not. Yeah, it's because I've not got it set for. Alright. Fair enough. That one. Okay. I've only got 2 fridges for actually storing food, but that seems to be alright. God knows what's going to happen when I open up I murder whatever's inside the pit. But yeah, there are some crossbuns there. They're going to be a bit, well, a bit old. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know. Look, there's a little one. And it's all full. Well, I'm sorry, little one. Rip. I mean, these things last so long, I'd probably just crack it. Oh no, actually, the meat's more important. You could do the egg, but then the meat is more important than the omelette because you can use the meat later on for better things. Oh. 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 On. We appear to have a small problem. That is saying pump. Oh no, that is pumping now. Have we managed to... That's a bit strange. Hold on. Ventilation. Full. That's not neat. I reran it because obviously power has been redone. It's a nice, neat rows. Isn't that nice? If I really wanted to, yes, I could put another hydrogen generator in there very quickly and hook it up, but most of the time weren't actually producing enough hydrogen. Now, how have I got this set up? That will activate when power gets below 80% and stop when power gets to 99. This will activate when power gets below 60 and again stop at 99. And this one, 40. All the time I'm keeping it topped up with the hydrogen. Great. That means I get to slowly but surely build up my coal supply. But yeah, this little batch here, these 6. Yep. Coal's going to be an issue. I may need to start implementing a plan to get another one of these, identical one of these, built down in here. And to vent the carbon dioxide. Yes. I may move that and actually just have that as a ladder straight down. So that does mean that they may not go through here. But the likelihood is they eat their meals, go through there to get to bed. So they'll always pass through the nature reserve thing. Only I could plant another plant in there. You know what, that mealwood, let's just uproot. That's just the friggin' eyesore. There we go. Brilliant. Right. That is still... Where's my rooms? There you go. Still a nature reserve because there's 4 plants in there. I mean, better than a poke in the eye. So. Well, power's been done. Yeah, these transformers will need to be moved at some point. I'll also be looking to upgrade the wiring. I mean, some of them may very well come out of here and go over here. Then again, they may not even need to really be moved if this is just set up here. I mean, there is room for another bank of something. Maybe natural gas when I eventually get on to doing this. I did put the water section in. Deconstruct that. There you go. There's a water lock. So I can actually start implementing a strategy for trying to get all of this nastiness dumped down there. Turn this purely into natural. In essence, I'm just going to put the pump up in here. Just in there, make a nice little cavity. All this lot flows up and dunk. Done. What I should really do is now I've got that, I can go dig. I want to dig all of that out. That's actually coal! Complaining about coal, I'll go collect some. Also going to want to build a copy of that. Up in there. Now, can I even gain access to it? Unlikely. Thank you, ladders. Oh, there we go. Right, I can just put a ladder on the side there and deal with that. I will also need another ladder. Like that. Next thing I want to do is I want to isolate that off. Even though that's oxygen. The point is, the whole idea is to try and make this basically a vacuum essence and just basically have it so that it's only natural gas, which means I can then stop using a filter. How much power has this wire got? There it is. Oh, right, yeah, this wire needs to be upgraded. Lovely. So before I can even do this, pumping all this out, there will need to be things done. Right. Put those in. Dig that out. That is dangerous. I'm wondering, let's actually cancel that for now. Let us put an airflow tile there and see if I can possibly remove that polluted oxygen. That's what's breeding a whole bunch of slime. And that thing's emitting gas. It's going to heat this area up really quick. Stop breathing the stuff. Ah! All polluted, you muppets. Now, of course, slime lung used to be, you know, for... Okay. Yep. Yeah, it used to be totally a bad thing. Can you do this quickly? Okay, no. Before the person dies, get that done. Dig. 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 Fool. Okay, no. What are you doing? Dig. Dig this. Okie dokie, right, well, we're going to do this, aren't we? Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Fine. I hate you lot. You lot are a bunch of useless muppets. Now you come along and get it done. Up yours, you bunch of useless duplicants. Bunch of half-wits. I swear. Can't get the staff nowadays, can you? Do that because I'm going to need to put some... I'm going to need to put some ventilation. I'll need a pipe, vent down there. I will also need a filter, and just to make sure it doesn't go all... Yeah, to make sure there isn't a problem. I will... Where's the output? There. Oh, I can put it there. Put that there in gold. Right. Once this thing has got it, there's going to be like a tiny amount... Oh wow, there's next to nothing left because they breathed it all in. So I spent all this time putting this in to try and purge it, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, we breathed it all in by now. Which is why they're not going up there to breathe it. Never mind. Just, thanks, chaps. Muppets. Alright, I'm going to have to deconstruct that one. Yep. Deconstruct that. Oh, never mind. It's a long way for them, so yes. Right, I want to filter out gas. And once they're finished, I'm just going to put a mechanical door there. All pressure differences. Contact with slime lung. Popped eardrums. Exposed to overpressurized area. Whoops. The hell? The natural gas now has a slime lung in? Okay. I didn't think it could get in there. I was wrong. Either way, I'm going to be burning and cooking and using up. So, the sooner I get this dealt with, you know what? Let's just get rid of that. The sooner I get this all dealt with, the less time I have to spend in here. Right. Everything else gets dumped there. Right. Everything I want comes out this way. Brilliant. Put the pump in there, that goes in there. I don't care about the extra power loss at this stage. So, the next thing to have a look at is the actual power. Circuit is running an awful lot. Disregard that chunk by basically selecting this wire and going right. Because the key thing here is this is already overpressured. This chunk in here. So I don't need to top it up. Because there's actually, where is it? Here I am actually storing a tiny amount of bleach stone. So if there's any gap in here and it can release into it, it'll just release. That keeps it nice and topped up. Another thing to note. Otherwise all that slime I put in there would be released. Hence why this is here, just in case. Deodorize it so it just becomes oxygen. Luckily enough, nothing really escaped, so that worked out well. Luckily. So what I was going to do was power. Conductive wire. There. I think it might be time to upgrade this. This circuit. It's feeding all of this. But at the moment, it's like... What is your current load? Ah, there you go. I'll hover over it. Potential power consumed is 840. So yes, I can afford to put a filter and one of those on it. Yes, it's more power need consumed, but it's a safeguard, really. Because if you feed the wrong gas into a generator or the gas range, you have to repair them. Let's just put it that way. Ah. Nope, I just remembered. This will need to be changed. This one. Where's your wire? Okay. One of these is going to have to move. And this is running this entire circuit over here. Oh, goody. This is what you call shit. The only way to get around that would be to disable that. Disable that building temporarily so that it can't keep pulling stuff through. Once that's disabled, I can then go through and redo all this, and at night I can re-enable it again. Or, you know, partway through the day when it's safe to re-enable it. There. Right. Let's deconstruct that one. And, of course, that one. Oh dear. Right, deconstruct that. And that. You know what? Take it all out. There's an easy way of doing this. Not anymore, though. I don't want to deconstruct the fire pole. There. Rip that little lot out. Right, what we're going to do is we're just basically going to power. I'm going to need a large transformer. Like that. Going to need, back to the power menu, what joint plate there. Standard tile, just there. More power. Lovely. What I can now do is I can go into power. Take out a chunk of that. Then go power heavy joint plate. Like that. Like that. And temporarily, even though it's not the right type, just reconnect it. Right. That fixes all the power. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Move that over there, and I can just. Gone through a full cycle. Oh, of course, yeah, they're not happy because they're not getting any water anymore. So this bit's done. We get this done. Yeah, they can still gain access. I need it done! Like now, peeps. Very, very important that you do this right now. We also don't have any plumbing. And the toilets don't work, which means people are going to start making messes real fast. There we go. Oh no, the lavatories were ready to use, so Right. There we go. Problem solved. Job done. Good, good. Alright. What have I earned? Finish off with the earnings stream. Down the hatch. Produce 1 ton of refined metals by branching smooth hatches. I'm not entirely sure what the other one was. Ain't that much text. Whoopsies! It might have been underground art. Paint a masterpiece quality painting. Yep, that's what it was. Aha! Getting there. Look at that! Intriguing, but that's it. We are, they say, out of time. Next time I will continue on with what I'm doing and working towards getting gas online, and I will probably put in the suit manufacturing so we can get that online as well. Lovely. So, that all said, done. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is JC, out.